Guys, we have a very important show tomorrow, and we need to start practicing. This is like the most important show of our career. If we don't start practicing now, we're never gonna make it big. Guys, this is serious. You need to listen to me. I mean, we really need to lock in. You can't just sit around here and...
Dude, you sound like my mom.
Yeah, man, like, relax.
What?
We don't gotta be Mozart, man. Like, this is rock and roll.
Yeah, what he said. You're gonna be drunk anyway. Any noise is fine. Doesn't matter.
You know, this is really important to me, and you guys are just not taking it seriously, and you're back on your phone. So, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm not helping. I'm not helping.
Okay.
All right, man.
Oh, so sorry, guys. I must have the wrong room.
Wait. Stick around. We're practicing for our show at the GSU tomorrow.
You're playing the GSU? No way.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Just another Friday show for us.
Oh, is it tomorrow? That's too bad. I'm gonna be out of town.
I mean, we could give you a sneak peek if you want.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be great.
Come on, guys. Let's do this.
Stop.
Man, that was pathetic.
That was really bad.
Guys, we gotta lock in for the GSU tomorrow. You know how many girls are gonna be there?
It's not about the girls. It's about putting in the work. It's about the art. It's about the music. Whatever happened to rock and roll, man? It's about waking up every day and choosing to be better than we were yesterday. We're a band, and we can do it. I believe in us.
All right, maybe I can try counting us off.
Fine. Be my guest.
All right, Kevin, first of all, you gotta get in tune. Both of you gotta sync up your chords, and Charlie, please turn off some of your pedals. Luke, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the drums, all right? All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Live with Ty. Better please. We all know him pretty well. And you guys are so excited. I was thinking,
Live with Ty starts now.
Making their first appearance on the Live with Ty stage. Cut the kids in half, everybody. So usually I say their names, but you guys are a band, so I'm gonna have you introduce yourselves, so you know people who know who they're getting to know today.
Sure.
Yeah.
My name is Jack Silver.
Okay.
Charlie Silver.
Brothers.
Brothers.
Crazy connection. Love that.
My name's Kevin Mortensen.
Okay, I like that. So, question for you, Jack. You had kind of a love story with literature, right? You said in an article that you didn't expect it to lead to music, but here it is.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Well, I've been a writer since pretty much as long as I can remember.
Okay. So like we're talking 3, 4, 5, or?
Oh yeah, like right out the womb.
Right out the womb.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean I think my mom really gave me a love of reading,
Okay.
and from there it just really became writing short stories, writing poems, writing pretty much anything I could with anything I could find.
Yeah, anything you get your hands on.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
like what else is a 4-year-old gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, play.
Yeah, and then where did you come into that picture? Because you're the younger brother, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, gotcha.
13 months.
13 months?
13 months,
Wow,
yeah.
he's got a lot of time on you, bro.
He does.
Yeah,
I
dude.
caught up.
Catch up.
He's got to catch up. But yeah, tell me, when did you come into the picture?
I have been playing guitar since I was 8,
Okay.
something like that. And I started writing my own music
Okay.
around 8th grade, something
Really?
like that.
Did you also have this, fascination with writing? Because you're an engineering major now.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that a lot of the times they don't add up.
I was raised by the same parents who are huge readers.
I would think so. You guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We grew up together.
That'd be weird if it wasn't.
Yeah, but I, for some reason, never caught the bug like
Okay.
he did. And I was always more engineering on that side, but music, I guess, like, I was more technically gifted while he was more couldn't
okay.
do anything.
Oh, couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I still can.
You still
I
can.
fully admit it. I don't know.
I mean, you sing. I mean,
I can
you do
sing,
that. I
but
think
if
you
you
do a
ask
good,
me
pretty good
like
job.
what notes are or like to name 3 scales, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Don't know
Wow.
anything about music theory.
Wow, that's like that's interesting. That's interesting. You guys also recently performed in LA. What was that experience like for you guys?
Charlie and I went to LA for the first time a long time ago to actually record a few of our songs at a home studio out in LA with kind of a person we knew who liked our music and wanted to give us a chance.
Okay.
And while we were there, we played a very small show right in the area, which was our first ever show. And then we went back to LA about like 6 months later and played again. And by that time, we were a little more experienced. It felt a little better. So.
A little better.
Yeah.
You know, like I was gonna say, probably like to you, Kevin. Like you guys are all from New Jersey, right? And that makes me, if I'm being completely honest, that makes me a little nervous because like I usually don't get along with people from New Jersey. I don't know what it is, but you know, like I just don't. It's always been a weird thing. Like, but you guys also said in an article, you said something about being New Jersey is that it makes you want to grow up and get the hell out of there, which is something I can respect. You know, do you care to comment on my feelings a little bit or what?
Yeah, you know, I feel like New Jersey gets a bad rep for.
I feel like it's deserved though.
It's a little.
In what way?
There's a
You
little
said
attitude.
it. You said it. You said it.
I feel like
You said I want to grow up and get the hell out of there.
I think only people from New Jersey can feel that way about New Jersey.
Okay.
To anyone else, I have to defend it with my life.
You have to defend
that's,
it.
That's the rule.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know, it raised
Yeah.
us, so it's like,
Exactly.
you know,
It brought you here.
It brought us
What's
here.
your favorite part about New Jersey? Because I can't think of anything.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people I talk to don't really have like good beach access, and I know like the New Jersey beaches aren't like stellar or anything, but it's like a big part of like the culture there, and you can
Jersey
drive
Shore.
30 minutes and go to the beach.
So you guys want to talk beaches, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys want to know where I'm from?
Where are you from?
Miami, San Francisco.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
that's
Don't
true.
don't
That's
put
true.
a
But not
beach on
everybody
me.
lives in Miami.
Come
San
on,
Francisco.
come on. Okay.
We should be working together then. It's kind of like an alliance.
I mean, I would love to work together, but that's the thing. Like, I like working with nice people.
Oh.
You know, people
I
from
think
Jersey.
we're plenty nice.
Dude,
Jersey's an
said no
acquired
person-
taste.
It is an acquired taste. But you guys seem like lovely people, so I'm gonna give you guys a chance. Sound good?
Appreciate it.
Okay, we're gonna play a little game here. It's called Decode Emoji, and how it's gonna work is that there's gonna be emojis on the screen, but they're correlated with different songs. And based on the emojis, you guys have to work together to come up with the name for the song. That makes sense. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they're gonna be tough.
We
Okay.
got it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Play the first one. So there's ocean. There is hourglass.
It's like the pop song, "Cake by the Ocean."
Is that you guys' final answer?
No, because it's not Cake by the Ocean. Why is there?
Oh,
an
it has to be in
hourglass?
order.
No, I mean whatever you think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whatever you think.
It's a time
I don't
scheme.
listen.
I guess like
to,
sand, ocean, beach. You know,
Yeah.
Cake.
I like
It is
that
by.
answer.
So
I like
the
it.
sand
I like
is,
it. I
yeah.
like
You're
it.
gonna do Cake by the Ocean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
That's
that
correct.
answer.
we
All
go.
Hey.
Well done. Well done.
All right.
All right, next one. I'm not helping you guys out anymore.
Yeah. See if these
Martini,
are.
apple juice.
I listen to rock music.
Martini,
Maybe.
apple
Yeah.
Um.
Huh.
Ooh.
I don't have a good guess.
Oh, gin and juice. Snoop Dogg.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
2
look
for
at that.
2.
There you go.
Well
There you go.
done. Okay. Number 3.
Let's see it. Baby, you're a firework.
I feel like you should stop answering and give them,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll give you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Eye Star.
By who? I didn't even know that's a song.
I didn't-
Oh, that wasn't a
That's our
guess.
new one.
that's
okay.
yeah. That's
That was an
coming up.
engineering answer. Okay, try again.
Fire Eye Star. Eye Star Fire.
I'm sure that's an I. I don't know.
Fiery Star.
Something like light my fire.
What do you guys think that looks like in the middle?
It's like just a line.
Okay. Stick with that.
Fire, a line,
No, yeah.
star.
You probably. I
Hotline Bling.
Yeah,
There it
Hotline
is.
Bling.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I would not have gotten
Well
that.
done,
Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Hotline
yeah.
Bling.
See,
Okay, next one.
I love rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Joan Jett,
Okay.
right?
Okay, yeah. You guys are killing it.
easy.
Okay, go. Next one.
Money Trees.
By who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Come on.
There we
Okay,
go. There we
nice.
go. All right, this one's a little challenging,
All right.
but I think you guys got it.
Umbrella.
No.
Rihanna.
No.
Nope.
Singing in the rain.
Nope, not that one. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. When this song came out, you guys weren't alive,
Ooh.
but your parents definitely know it.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Purple
Yeah,
Rain.
okay,
There you go.
okay.
There you go. Next one.
Rocket Man. Elton John.
Yep, correct. Wow, you guys are
Yeah,
on
that's
fire.
easy.
This one, I don't think you guys are gonna get though. Let's run it.
Diamond.
Diamond idea.
My lips are sealed this time. I give you guys
No
too much help
hints?
the last round. Yeah. No hints. No nothing.
No hints. No hints.
No hints.
Let's see.
Diamond light
Only
bulb.
talent. Do it for Jersey, man.
Is that a hint?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jewel bulb. Diamond.
I don't know diamond songs. Let me
You guys,
think.
when I tell you the answer, you guys are like, damn, how did I not get this one?
Really?
Yeah.
Lucy. No, not Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
If you guys want a hint, just let me know.
I'll
no,
take one.
No.
But you guys,
What is
I like
this?
seeing you guys struggle a little bit. you
Yeah.
know?
No.
Yeah.
The rest were too
I'll let you
easy.
do your thing.
Bulb.
I don't know. I feel like it could be.
Bright lights. Something. All the lights.
No.
Bright lights. Nope.
I think we
No.
need
No
a hint.
Kanye on the show.
Yeah. We're trying to stay on the air. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think.
Okay,
we're
we'll
gonna
take the hint.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
take
take
the
it.
hint.
Okay. What is the light doing in this scenario?
Shine.
Shine bright like a diamond.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, Rihanna.
What song is that?
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Don't know
Dude.
it.
You. How do you not?
What?
I don't,
It's
that's
not-
insane.
I
Do you guys
listen
want
to
to?
a
Do you guys
lot,
want? Do you
but-
guys want to sing it to him? Then maybe he.
Yeah, please
figure it out.
serenade me.
What?
Shine bright like a diamond.
So, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's the name
I
of
got
the
that
song.
part.
Exactly.
It's by Rihanna. You should search it up after. You know
I
we're
will,
done here.
yeah.
Last. No. Two more. Two more.
Talk to the
Talk,
moon.
Yeah.
talk.
Okay.
By who?
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Mars.
Okay. Good. Last one. This one might be a little difficult.
We Are the Champions?
No.
Okay, we were
By Queen.
Yeah. You guys got it.
Oh. wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That
Oh,
was
it is
good.
We
There
Are
we
the
go.
Yeah,
Champions?
yeah.
Oh,
Well
okay.
done. Well done.
Yeah.
You're clapping up for
Awesome.
yourselves. So your guys' name is Cut the Kids in Half. But anything I've read on you is that the music is what keeps you guys together. You even said, because you're at Emerson, you wouldn't see your brother enough if it wasn't for the music. So I'm sensing an imbalance here. Like, call me crazy.
Ooh.
Cut the kids in half, but yet it's the music that brings you guys together. A little
Yeah.
juxtaposition. Was that intentional? Was that? Tell me. I'm intrigued.
It's what our parents would whisper in their sleep.
Really? Cut the kids in half?
Yeah, it was,
Why? Were you guys like inseparable or something or what?
No, we weren't. It's,
No.
out of anger.
Out of
Okay.
ang- yeah.
Out of anger.
right,
Out of
that's
anger. Okay.
Something like that.
What other names, let's say if not that name, were you guys working with?
One that I liked
do a
was
few.
Cracked Eggs, Dead Birds. But
Cracked eggs. Wait, say that one more time.
Cracked Eggs, Dead Birds. It was inspired by Black Country New Road.
Okay. Haven't heard of any.
But
of
also,
that.
it was a Radiohead lyric as
It was,
well.
yeah, our current band name, Cut the Kids in Half, is a lyric from a Radiohead song, Morning
Okay.
Bell.
Got you.
And another lyric from a Radiohead song is Cracked Eggs, Dead Birds.
Okay.
We also were considering for a while something with Silver in the name because
Okay.
our last name is Silver. We're
Yeah.
like, that's a good last
And
name.
it's
What
a
was the
great
name?
last name.
Well, yeah, it is a great name. It makes you guys sound like superheroes. You know what
Exactly,
I
but we couldn't come up with anything that would fit as a band name. And
mean?
it was really
What were some of the ideas that you guys were kind of pondering?
like I was like Silver Age or like the Silver.
That makes me feel old. You guys are young.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys would be playing at like a country club if you guys came with that.
Silver
Silver
Age.
Age.
Yeah,
We I don't know. Like our favorite, one of my favorite band names is like the Velvet Underground. I think that is one of the most perfect
That is
band
a
names
beautiful name.
of all time.
Why do you think that's so? Why do you like that so much?
Well, not only the name, but the band itself is a huge inspiration for
Okay.
pretty much not only us, but for pretty much every band that came after them.
Okay.
Every interesting alternative rock band in the past 50 years was inspired by the Velvet Underground.
What about, I guess, Radiohead spoke so deeply to you guys? You're like, man, like, let's not go with, what was it, Cracked Eggs and something else and go with a better name.
I would say, besides us both being huge Radiohead fans our entire life, one thing,
Who put you on first to Radiohead?
parents, dad,
I remember my parents sitting me down and playing Fake Plastic Trees when I was like 7 years old.
That'll do it.
And
Okay,
said, you have
okay.
to listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, look at you guys now, but continue.
Radiohead got their name from a Talking Heads song, Radiohead. So our idea is kind of to carry on that lineage as the
Wow.
third great band.
So I was gonna say, like, based off of your music, there's another band that has yet to be formed, but they're gonna have some fire name, dude.
Exactly.
That's
Based on
kudos to
the
you guys.
lyrics,
That's kudos
yeah.
to you guys. So when you guys got to be, you guys added new members in Kevin and Joey. Kevin, you're here with us today.
Yep.
Did you have to audition? Did you just show up? Like, did it kind of came about perfectly? But like, I wanna know more. How did that come to be?
Yeah, so there was definitely no audition process.
I mean, that's a relief.
Yeah, it was a relief. What happened was we met through a mutual friend on one of the first days of
Okay.
school, and we were on the T to go walk around Boston Commons. And he was like, "Oh, like, what do you like to do? Like, we were just making small talk, and it's like, oh, I play guitar, and he's like, dude, you should join my band.
Really?
Not knowing anything about me.
What if you said like, I like the color or something like
then
that?
this would have never been about. But me and my roommate Joey's my roommate. We've been playing music together since we were little kids.
Okay.
So I went back to my my dorm that night, and I was like, Joey, bro, like we got to join this band. Like this guy Charlie's so cool.
Yeah.
And then like the next week, we practiced with them, and it's been that ever since.
Was it like, for your outside perspective, was it like kind of a match made in heaven? Because it is kind of taking a big risk. You know what I mean? Like, what was that? I guess the initial points of contact with the rest of the band, besides who you first met up with.
Yeah, Charlie left a good impression of me early on, and me and Joey listened to one of their singles.
Okay.
In the dorm room, we're like, damn, like this is actually
You're
pretty good.
into that, yeah.
And then meeting Jack and then meeting Luke, like everybody's just so cool.
Okay.
And we just we feel really lucky that this guy found us.
Wow, dude.
So early on.
Dude, you're the plug meister. I love that.
Yeah,
How does it feel? I guess this is a question for all of you guys. Like, to be a boy band now, because you guys, you think boy band, you think One Direction, you think BTS, like some pretty stiff competition, but like they all start from somewhere. You know what I mean? And that I could be with the next superstars already. I might not even know it.
Yeah.
How is that? You guys are a boy band.
We all love like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. I guess you could say the original boy bands.
Yeah.
And they were young. They were our age when they got started.
were.
And I think, we're not saying we're going to be the Beatles, but we're saying we have ambition, and we're willing to give it a try. And I think the fact that we all get along so well is, I don't know, it's a good sign.
I listen to some of your guys' music, and it's a little, I don't want to say dark, but like it can be, a little bit set on the sadder tone. But again, it's still beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
Like I know we're here in Boston, and maybe the weather has something to do with that, or maybe the fact that you guys are from New Jersey. But you guys seem like pretty happy-going guys. Like what drew you to that kind of style of music?
My music and my lyrics, and I know this same goes for Charlie and all the guys, that it comes from a real place. But as far as my lyrics go, it's storytelling.
Okay.
It's not entirely true. So, every lyric I write doesn't mean I'm actually miserable or, morbid or all of those things. It's taking real emotions and twisting them and playing with them and creating something entirely different. It's a persona in a way.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys want people to feel when they listen to your music?
I mean, every song is different.
Yeah.
I'd say. We lean sad and dark.
Okay.
But
Right, Kevin in the back can't stop smiling, so like I'm
He's a smiling guy.
we're very happy dudes.
Yeah,
sad and dark.
We want people to feel the emotion that the song is trying to
Song's
create,
great.
but sometimes that can be, having a good time. Sometimes that can be introspective, whatever it is.
For the most part, we put a lot of thought into our songs, and we don't consider our music background music.
Okay.
And I'm not even using that as an insult. I'm just saying, I think there is a lot of music that can be put on, and you don't have to really sit with it to feel it.
Okay.
Sometimes it's more immediate. I don't think our music is immediate.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way, and I don't mean that necessarily in a
That's
fully
just you
good
guys,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just you guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little bit again. It's called like fill in the blank, right? So I'm gonna say a statement about your band, and then you kind of fill it in with whoever the name it's attributed to. There you go, Kevin smiling again. Sad band. Okay, so blank is most likely to forget lyrics during a show.
Well,
I'll give that one to Jack. He's
I'm the only one who sings, so
Okay,
I
what
feel
about
like
what about if whoever's able to miss a beat and or lyrics? Are you still the main culprit?
no.
Nah.
In that case, no.
I don't know.
Throw him
I
under
feel
the
like
bus.
it might be me, but
You're still working with like a really bad amp, so
Okay.
I feel like that might
yeah,
it
might throw me off.
Yeah, it might
We're all
throw 'em
pretty
off,
locked
but
in
we're all
when we
pretty
play.
locked in. We're
Yeah.
tight.
Okay.
If anything, Charlie sometimes forgets to sing background vocals because
Yeah.
yeah. So if anything,
So we're going Charlie.
we're going Charlie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure, I'll take it.
Blank is most likely to leave the group chat in a fit of rage.
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah. Jack.
Probably.
Why?
We haven't gotten in any fights. I'm the most. I don't even want to use the word
Say-
controlling, but I
Okay.
suppose I'm the most controlling.
Okay.
accurate.
And the
Would you agree with that, Kevin, or
Yeah, I don't want to say anything too crazy.
you don't want him to get mad at you?
he knows what happens if he steps out of line.
Okay. Blank of you is most likely to disappear for a couple days without contacting the others.
Luke.
It was between Joey and Luke. Yeah,
Between
yeah,
Joe,
Luke.
but Joey is good at communication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Luke would
Luke?
disappear.
Luke's just, he's.
busy guy.
I don't even know what he does.
That
Okay.
Harvard schedule.
We love him.
Yeah, it's
but
a
I don't know
Harvard
what he does.
schedule, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Blank is most likely to let a woman split the band apart.
Oh,
I mean,
Would that be like two people over, or
well,
I don't know.
nah.
No.
It could be. It could. Yeah, well,
I'm just.
you guys
okay.
answer.
Yeah.
yeah?
That feels.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd say we're all ladies, men. Right.
Okay.
They all have girlfriends, so
Okay,
that's
got you.
yeah. I don't think he can say that.
Okay, got you.
Is that not what that means?
I mean, we'll see. So this year, you guys released an album. It's called What We Became. What does this album mean to you guys? It's your first one you guys ever put out. Beautiful stuff, by the way.
Thank you. Charlie and I have been working on this album for like 4 or 5 years. We had been working on it for most of our teenage years, writing these songs over like the months at a time, you know, and sometimes the songs took like 1 or 2 days. We had a few cases like that, but for the most part, we sat with these songs, we breathed with these songs, we lived with these songs. And to release it finally felt like a breath of fresh air. It felt like we could finally put something out into the world and stop worrying about it, stop perfecting it. Because I don't know about Charlie, but I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And what process of the production and making an album do you feel like is maybe the most overlooked? Like people from the outside looking in, they're like, man, I don't even realize that.
Well, beyond anything on the production side, maybe this is more talking about music in general. I think lyrics are overlooked. I think people don't really sit with lyrics or think about lyrics. I think it's often not considered at all, and I think lyrics are an incredible part of music. I think they're a key part of music, for me at least.
Thank you guys so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you.
I've loved speaking to you guys. I think you guys are going to go on to do great things. When you guys
Thank
have
you.
tickets, send me the free version, and I'll be there.
Will do.
Now it's time for another brand new segment of Live with Ty. We're calling it Live with Ty After Hours. We hope it's funny. Emphasis on hope. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm Layla Penn. Welcome to our first Live with Ty After Hours. Go grab a snack and take a seat because it's after show hours and we have a few guests to join us. Today I'm here with
Cut
the
the kids in
Beatles.
half.
Sorry for the mix-up. My first question is, do you guys feel like you guys are the ones who would first get kicked out of the group? I mean, you did get excluded from the first interview. Well, not you, Kevin.
Nah. Yeah, we probably are more expendable than those brothers are. You know.
Yeah. We might be kicking out Luke this summer. He's staying in Boston. We're all going back to Jersey.
Yeah. So it's rough for us over here.
Because you carry around instruments all the time, do you think that you're better than me?
Yes. Like marginally.
Sometimes they unlock the door for us at West. We don't even have to show our IDs because we're carrying so much stuff.
That kind of gives like band nerd, does it not?
When I carry my cymbal bag around, people call me a turtle.
That's sad.
Charlie's one of them.
What's the worst thing that you would do for a record deal?
I would do a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Like what?
I would take some commands. I think. I don't know.
What kind of commands?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I would listen.
What about you, Joey?
Yeah.
I'm with Kevin. Honestly, if Kevin do it, I'd probably do it too.
Yeah.
So if you jumped off a cliff, would you all jump off a cliff?
I would try it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. Which song of yours would be the worst to play at a funeral?
Probably
Run Kid.
Run Kid.
Yeah. It's very upbeat, very exciting.
Yeah.
What are the lyrics about?
A kid running. That's all I know.
I think it's like I don't know. You know, we didn't write the lyrics,
You
so
don't even know your own lyrics.
We're just like the goons.
That's kind
we
of a
we
Jack
do what
thing.
Jack and Charlie
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
all the time. So yeah.
Can I join your band if I started wearing pants 3 sizes too big?
Oh, yeah. That's like we're still working on that. A few of us like to do that. We have a few people who like to wear properly fitting pants still. So
We were in the dorm the other day, and Kevin was trying to get me to wear baggy pants, and it looked kind of cool, but I just like looked in the mirror, and it didn't.
but
didn't
you'd be
feel
a
right.
valuable asset.
You
for
might
sure.
replace me.
Yeah.
So you would rather wear tight pants instead of big pants?
I felt like it didn't look right. I mean, these pants are a bit small on me, to be honest.
Maybe you should have worn bigger pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they look good on you.
There's a lot to fit
Thank you, Luke.
in the pants too. Okay.
What
so-
about you? Do you prefer big or little pants?
I like sweatpants, but Jack doesn't let me wear those.
Well,
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Thank you.
If you could pick someone who was president from 2016 to 2020 to attend one of your concerts, who would it be and why?
It's like this is a Luke question.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think. I think she's pretty cool.
Who was president from 2016 to 2020?
Who's been there?
What?
2016?
2016? Do you know who the president was?
Yes.
Who?
Trump?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Would you want him to go to the concert?
I think it'd be good publicity.
Yeah. I don't know if he'd understand the lyrics though. Actually, maybe some of them.
I don't know. I feel like I'm still going with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Who is that?
Yeah,
She was president for a while.
Well, she wasn't in 2016.
No, she was, as far as I remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Okay. Did it hurt when you guys got cut in half?
Yeah. We tried to join the band, and that was kind of like the initiation process.
Yeah. Jack and Charlie really like cutting people in
You
half.
guys look whole.
Yeah.
For now.
We're whole on the outside.
But on the inside.
Long recovery process.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. I hope you enjoyed those lovely words we just had with 3 fifths of Cut the Kids in Half. And we'll be back to your regularly scheduled programming. This was Live with Ty's After Hours, and I'll see you chillers next time.
Be sure to keep up with all things Cut the Kids on Instagram and YouTube. Until next time, I'm your host, Tyler Johnson. Thank you and good night.